Hi there, Rhonda here with Rhonda's Two Cents Worth. How you doing today? Today I want to talk to you about the special election in Glenwood, Arkansas for the sales and use tax. Early voting is going on right now, and the actual special election date is Tuesday, August 8th, and the polls will remain open until 7:30. So if you're commuting in, you can zip right over there to the polls and cast your vote. And I am using my handy notes here. This video is not to try to steer you to vote either way. This is just my personal opinion, and I have not been steered either way by anyone. It's your constitutional right to vote. When you enter into that polling booth and those curtains close behind you or the door closes behind you, you're in a safe zone. You're in a safe zone. You can vote the way that you want to vote, and your vote counts. You're not under any obligation to even tell anybody what your vote is. Look, after much consideration, and trust me, I've flip-flopped back and forth on this issue. If you watch my explanation videos, I've flip-flopped along the way. But there was one thing that made me decide on my vote, and that was when the city of Glenwood was awarded loan forgiveness and low interest rates from the Arkansas Department of Agriculture. That was a game changer for me. It's a blessing. Now I feel like we don't need to refinance those bonds and go in debt for more money. So as a result of that, I'm going to vote no to all 5 items that will be on the ballot. And yes, I understand that this doesn't change the tax. It's 1.5 cents now. It's going to be 1.5 after, regardless of whether it's yes or no, it's going to be 1.5 cents. I just don't want any more debt for Glenwood. The 2004 bond is going to be paid off in 14 years. The 2006 bond is going to be paid off in 4 years. I just don't see any reason to refinance that and incur all those closing costs that are associated with it. It doesn't make sense. And then there's no need to go in debt for the $4.5 million when the city was just awarded loan forgiveness and a low interest rate of 1%, 1.75%. And this bond would be around 5%. So to me, it just doesn't make financial sense to even go into debt for the $4.5 million bond. And also, I feel like we have enough debt on a national level, and then to pile on top of that debt on a local level, that just stinks to me. The other issue on the ballot is the remaining ½ cent. So the remaining ½ cent, as it is on the ballot, would, if it's voted for, would go all to general fund, and the mayor would create the budget and bring it before the council, and the council would have the deciding vote on how your tax dollars are spent. Somewhere along the way, something changed, because in one of the meetings I went to, it showed a quarter on streets, so a quarter of that ½ cent dedicated to streets, and then the other quarter to general fund. And I like that. I like that. Now, like I said, on the ballot, it's ½ cent all the way to general fund. You know, in all fairness, Mayor Plyler did say, as long as he was mayor, he would spend a quarter on streets, as it is. But look, y'all, Mayor Plyler's not going to be in there forever. There's going to be a new administration that comes in, and they may not feel the same way about streets as Mayor Plyler does. You know, we just don't know. You know, I still feel rushed about this whole thing, and I've said that straight from the beginning. And, you know, when I feel rushed, you know, it's not a good feeling. You know, and really the sad truth is the water's bills are going to go up regardless. They are going up. So with that being said, you know, even though my vote is going to be no across the board, I am respectful of those who have a different opinion. I've been in meetings before where people have had differences of opinions, but then come out of the meeting and say, wow, that was a great idea. So respect each other's opinion. People aren't liars just because they have a difference of opinion. They're not. And, at the end of the day, we're all neighbors. And you know what? We all love Glenwood. Remember, please go out and vote. Exercise your right to vote. Have a great rest of the day. Peace.